Hunter, what are you tracking for hump day?
Tracking a very warm start, even record-breaking start, guys. Now, heading throughout the day, we're going to be seeing our temperatures falling at a pretty good clip and even watching the chances for severe weather and snow within 24 hours of each other. As for right now, we're holding on to 68 degrees in Rochester, looking south on Highway 52. South-southwesterly winds strong at 18 miles per hour. That is the same case for everybody this morning, where we're holding on into the 60s and 70s. But look back to the west. 50s with the cold front starting to come in here, bringing some rain too. Light rain right now, but we're really eyeing up down towards the south and west, where this low pressure system will be tracking in, giving us some rain and maybe even some heavy rain at that, and the chances for severe weather. As for this morning, still warm, but as we head throughout the day, we're going to be noticing our temperatures falling down to the mid 60s by around 12. And even though it's very warm, you will need the jackets today, as by the evening when you're coming home from work, will likely be in the 50s. Now, holding on to that severe weather chance from Mason City to Cresco out towards Caledonia, points to the south and east, there is a level 1 out of 5 risk for upwards of 60-mile-per-hour winds, quarter-size hail, and of course a lot of rain that will be coming in. Now, as I've been saying, a very warm start, 70s, but you can notice it here as early as around lunchtime when the rain really starts to move in here and the cold front takes over. 50s, but here comes a bigger bulk of that rain by the mid-afternoon hours. See the oranges, the reds, the dark reds. That's the very heavy rain and what could be a rain band setting up somewhere in the southeastern portions of our viewing area. This will give us a lot of rain in a short amount of time, so the potential for some flash flooding is there. Thanks to how dry our soils are, it's going to be running off more than likely because the ground just can't handle it enough. It's not going to be able to soak it up in time. So that'll be something we watch closely. All this rain pushes out by around midnight as the center of low pressure moves over our region. But as we see that low move to the north and east, here comes the wraparound precipitation in the form of rain. Northwest winds start to take over, and our temperatures will be plummeting down to the mid-30s, maybe by sunrise Thursday morning. This will give us the chance for some snow mixing in, possibly changing all over to snow. And I just looked at the National Weather Service, and they're thinking maybe a snow band could be setting up, so a very thin line of heavier precipitation could set up somewhere just to our north, so we'll keep an eye on that very closely. A couple of inches could fall, especially in the Twin Cities, but for us, maybe a trace to an inch will be possible along and north of I-90 is what my current thinking is. Around an inch to 2 inches could fall, some locally higher amounts to the south and east, certainly possible with that record rainfall looking likely, but here comes the snow amounts, around a trace to an inch possible, but just to the north, a little bit higher. So if that snow band shifts to the south, we might be dealing with some more accumulations than that, maybe on the roads. So we'll keep a very close eye on those trends. As for the next 7 days, 70s this morning, 50s this evening, 40s for tomorrow morning, and then eventually by trick-or-treating time, guys, we'll be down into the 30s. So it's going to be a chilly one, but at least it will be dry.
You still have time to start thinking about how you're going to incorporate that winter gear into your outfit.
Exactly, yes.
All right. Thanks, Hunter.